So here we are. I'm going to show you how I get work as a labour-only subcontractor. Now, it's not rocket science, and it's just real basic stuff. But what a lot of my colleagues do is we wait for a WhatsApp group to drop a job there's something we fancy, or we, phone up agencies. Might have a number of a few people that we've worked for in the past, but it's a lazy man's way of doing it. And where I've moved to the deepest, darkest Kent, I need to take charge of that. There's not many agencies that deal with down here, and it's all about networking, and that's essentially what this is. So this is just a basic spreadsheet. Honestly, it couldn't be any more basic. And what I do is I find, and I've got 10 companies here that are local or relatively local, that do the type of work that I'm interested in commercial, industrial. Then what I do is I'll give them a call, and I try and find out a contact name, contact number, and an email address. If I can do, I like to speak to that contact who deals with the hiring and firing, and just tell them my story. Really, just tell them move to the area. I'm trying to network, find companies I can work for. Just put your best foot forward. I log all that information because it's super important to log that information. Now, even if you come across a bad company that you don't want to work for because the guy's a bit of a div or whatever, or you're just not getting a good vibe from them, I highlight them red. Never delete them, because what you don't want to do is in 6 months' time, when you need more work and you've got to start churning through the list again, you don't want to go over old ground. And what's also good to know is that you can use this information, because sometimes people change, and I mean, this one here is highlighted red. I had a job offer from them. It was very, very shady, all a bit weird, so I've highlighted them red. Now, it doesn't mean to say in 6 months' time that person who I spoke to there isn't going to be there, so I can then go back and just touch base, keep in the circle, start trying to learn who's the players down here, who's not the players down here, who's got a good rep, who's got a bad rep. And that's basically what I've been doing this morning. I wanted to detail this, and this is really important as well. Super, super important. Make sure you got a top-notch CV ready to go. Have a CV and have a covering letter ready to go as well. It's so important to have these things ready to go and be able to email over the what someone's asked for straight away. Shows that you're prompt, shows you're keen, and shows that you've got your stuff together. I find it really useful to have this all saved in a folder. This is my war chest, if you like. So these are my weapons, and I dispatch them when I need to. This here is my battle plan. So this is how I go to battle.
Hello, Roger Goldfinch. Jim speaking.
Oh, hello there. My name's Sam. I'm an electrician. I was just hoping to speak to someone there about recruitment, if possible.
Right. Unfortunately, there's no openings here. We'll only be sort of taking on apprentices when we get around to taking on staff.
Do you not take on labour-only subcontractors?
No.
No.
We're all directly employed. That's all we do.
Oh, okay, no worries, mate. Is there a name and an email I could just possibly send over an email to?
Yeah, you can send it through to myself at jim@r.co.uk.
Perfect. And Jim, are you the person who does the hiring and firing there, mate?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day.
All right. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Bye.
So that was me phoning a company and finding out the information I needed to build up a picture of the area and what I need to know. Now, what we found out was the name of the guy, contact number, contact email. Now, most importantly, what we now know is they don't take on subbies, and they really only take on apprentices or directly employed staff. I won't delete them from my list because I'm building up a picture of companies in the local area, and it gives me a real advantage when it comes to searching for jobs in the future. I know exactly what each company does, how they do it, who the players are, who the contact names are, and I'll keep that information because it's valuable. And that's basically what I'll do, and I'll just continue filling up this list until I've got 20-25 on there that I've got good relationship with. I started this list Friday. In the first couple of phone calls, I have landed a role that'll start Monday, and yeah, this is a proven method. I've done it before back in London, and now I've moved down to Kent, and I'm using the same method again, and it works. And it's a brilliant way of finding work in the local area that you want. Some of the benefits as well is if you're contacting someone on the front foot, they're not surprised when you ask for the money that you want, because you're the person who's put your front foot forward. You're going out there, you're doing the legwork, and then when you say I want 200 quid a day for 8 hours, they don't sniff at that. There's a million reasons why that could be, but that's how I roll, and that's how I get my jobs, and that's how I get my work lately.